The Italian artist Gian Lorenzo Bernini, December 1598 to November 1680, was one of the leading sculptors of the Baroque era. Gian Lorenzo's father, Pietro Bernini, was a renowned sculptor in Naples. Between 1601 and 1606, Pietro created some of his greatest works. A prime example is the Virgin Mary with Child and Saint John the Baptist from 1606. These magnificent sculptures left a strong impression on the young Bernini. In his father's workshop, Bernini was able to learn techniques such as increasing depth in the eyes to portray greater dignity. Bernini also learned how to use light reflections, shadows, and proportion to create the illusion of voluminous hair. Bernini quickly gained recognition as one of the premier sculptors, and in 1621 he was commissioned by Pope Gregory XV to create a marble bust. Born at Bologna in 1554, Alessandro Ludovisi was the head of the Catholic Church and a powerful force in international affairs since 1621. One of Gregory XV's most significant pontifical acts was implementing vote secrecy to better regulate papal elections. Pope Gregory XV took great interest in the Catholic missions in foreign countries. Furthermore, Gregory XV erected the first permanent congregation, whose sphere of activity extended over all foreign missions. Bernini's bust of Gregory XV is carved from a single block of white marble approximately 2 feet by 1 foot. The bust is meant to be viewed from the front, as the back is flat and hollow. The Pope faces forwards, gazing off slightly to the viewer's left. His mouth is slightly open as if to start speaking. Gregory stares ahead and is meant to make eye contact with the viewer, with a heavy solemn expression. He is captured as an old man with forehead wrinkles, crow's feet, bags under his eyes, pronounced nasolabial folds, and a prominent nose. He is wearing a cope with raised details and a high collar, that is held together by an elaborate rectangular Morse clasped at his sternum. On each front panel of the cope, there are 2 reliefs of saints as denoted by their halos. The figure on the left is Saint Peter, who watches over the Pope. He carries the 2 keys of heaven in his right hand and a book in his left. On the other side, Paul, the patron saint of conversion, carries a book in his left hand and a sword in his right. In light of the Protestant Reformation, the Catholic Church was trying to assert its authority through the glory of religious art and sway people back to their congregation. Hence, through Bernini's art, the Pope seeks to affirm his sole divine authority and the expansion of the Church with missionaries.